A key to success in marriage is the ability to consult and positively influence one another. Mutual consultation can have many long-lasting benefits.
A successful couple will allow themselves to be influenced by each other because nobody's perfect, and if that person has something good to offer, then why should we resist learning from that person or letting that person influence us?
People who consult are people who know how to make a decision. Great people in history did not make decisions such as Prophet Muhammad or any leader for that matter, and did not consult. Jesus with his apostles, he consulted them. Moses consulted his brother and his relatives. So consulting is extremely important.
Confidence in each other, a sense of feeling a part of the relationship, feeling a sense of being a significant person in each other's lives, that it can do a great many positive things for the quality of your relationship.
So that mutual consultation will allow you to reflect on how things are working and how they're not. It's an opportunity to listen to each other and not just to speak to each other.
The Quran mentions mutual consultation together with prayer and charity as a characteristic of believers. Research shows that men who consult their wives have more stable marriages than those who don't.
When the Quran is speaking about وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُمْ, their affairs are dealt with in mutual consultation, it's really saying that this is a way of life.
It's very beneficial for the relationship when couples consult with each other about various decisions they have to make.
The more they feel that it's not just two people living together, but they're a couple who have to work together as a team, then the more invested they feel in the marriage.
Probably our best advisor is our spouse. It's the Zawj, because that person is the closest one to us. And so we need to value that person who is right next to us.
You find that usually people who have low self-esteem or who have low confidence are the ones who say, I'm not going to listen to you, or I'm not going to take your advice, or I'm not going to let you influence me.
The man especially needs to be open and to realize it's not a weakness to be open. It is the way of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who is the strongest of individuals.
Like the example of Al-Hudaybiyah with his wife Salama, where when he consulted her and saw wisdom in her opinion versus the emotional reaction of many of his companions, hundreds of them. And that tells you a man of great stature, a man of great wisdom consulting his wife.
You know, I'm really not sure what I should do. I don't know if I should say yes or say no to their offer.
Well, let's make a list of pros and cons.
I'm not good at that stuff.
Don't worry. We'll do it together, yeah? Unless you want to take more time to think about it.
Well, two heads are better than one, right? That's what you always tell me.
In a successful marriage, you can see both parties influencing each other, and it's a sign that both people are respectful, and it's a sign also that both people are confident in who they are.
When partners provide a source of support and encouragement to each other, that is very beneficial for how each person feels about themselves in the relationship.
Consultation, or shura, can take many forms. It can be an informal discussion between spouses. It can be a formal family meeting where children take part. Shura can give everyone an opportunity to express themselves freely in a respectful and loving atmosphere. And it encourages all of us to remember the value of considering different perspectives before making a decision.
The strategy is to start off, first of all, with your goal. Provide clarity on what you wish to accomplish. The next step is to say, I would like your input. So you're inviting the other person's input. You're letting them know that you are open to their influence.
You know, have a way to sit down and discuss some very important issues. There's financial problems. There are, we're going to move, our children, whatever it is. We need to have that open dialogue.
If the two people reach a solution together, then they're more likely to both of them follow through with that idea.
Consultation is not just to confirm what you want, right? But rather, you want to promote the good in the consultation.
We encourage people to speak. It's not wrong for a person to challenge, but we do it in a polite way.
I've seen a counselor who said she does this in her marriage and it works effectively. She said, as a wife, when we talk about everything, we consult with each other, and most of the time we agree. And that's a sign of a good marriage. But she said there are moments where we disagree, but I say to him, here's my opinion, and that you have the last word, but whatever the results, the consequences are of your decision, you have to deal with them.
The father is merely the coordinator of the meeting. And there may be some issues sometimes when his wife becomes the coordinator. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And sometimes in certain issues, let the teenager be the coordinator. Because shura is a circle. And we're all part of that circle.
Choose the course of action, or choose the response that is most likely to be of benefit in this life and the next for all those involved.
And so advice can come from a child, advice can come from an elderly person, advice can come from anybody.
Not only have the conversation, but also have a process that makes each other feel welcome to continuing to communicate.
I believe that it is really crucial today, for women's opinion to be heard, and nobody's going to bring out their opinion except for them. So they have to realize their voice needs to be heard, their opinion needs to be incorporated in the decisions, and I believe this will give us more success in our families and even in our communities.